Hello, little dreamers, and welcome to our story time. Snuggle up tight, get cozy under your blankets, and let's get ready for a wonderful adventure. Tonight, our story is about two very special friends, a brave little girl named Lily and a clever little boy named Oliver, who go on an amazing journey to meet someone truly magical. Once upon a time, in a cozy little cottage surrounded by a garden full of sparkling flowers, lived Lily and Oliver. Lily had hair the color of sunshine and a laugh that sounded like tiny bells. Oliver had curious brown eyes and a love for building amazing things with his toy blocks. They were the best of friends and did everything together. One sunny afternoon, while playing hide-and-seek in their grandmother's attic, they stumbled upon a very old, dusty book. It wasn't just any book. Its cover was made of dark blue velvet, and in the center was a single, shiny gold star. As Oliver gently blew the dust off, the star began to twinkle. Lily, with wide, curious eyes, carefully opened the book. Inside, the pages were filled with beautiful drawings of a hidden village full of tiny, mushroom-shaped houses. And living in these houses were little blue people, all wearing white hats and white trousers. The book told tales of their kind and wise leader, a very special Smurf with a long white beard and a bright red hat. His name was Papa Smurf. "Wow," whispered Lily. "A whole village of Smurfs. Do you think they're real, Oliver?" Oliver, who loved adventures, pointed to a map on one of the pages. "The book says their village is hidden deep within the whispering woods, past a giggling brook and under the shadow of the 3 tallest oak trees. It says only those with kind hearts and a spirit of adventure can find it." That night, neither Lily nor Oliver could sleep. They kept thinking about the magical Smurf village and the wise Papa Smurf. "We have to go," Lily said, her eyes shining with excitement. "We have kind hearts." Oliver agreed with a determined nod. "And we definitely have a spirit of adventure." So, the very next morning, with a small backpack filled with apple juice and cookies, they set off on their quest. They followed the map from the old book, their hearts thumping with anticipation. The journey began through a meadow filled with dancing butterflies. The sun was warm on their faces, and the world seemed full of promise. Soon they reached the edge of the whispering woods. The trees were so tall that their leaves seemed to touch the sky, and they rustled gently in the breeze, as if they were sharing secrets. It was a little darker in the woods, but Lily and Oliver held hands, feeling brave together. They remembered the book, said to listen to the whispers of the woods, for they would guide the way. They walked and walked, listening carefully. A friendly squirrel chattered from a branch above, pointing its nose deeper into the forest. A little bluebird sang a sweet melody that seemed to lead them along a winding path. It was like the whole forest was helping them on their journey. After a while, they heard a soft, happy sound. It was the sound of bubbling, gurgling water. "The giggling brook," Oliver exclaimed. They had found it. The brook was clear and sparkling, and the stones at the bottom looked like colorful candies. They splashed their hands in the cool water and laughed, feeling refreshed and more excited than ever. They crossed the brook by hopping from one mossy stone to another, just like in a game. On the other side of the brook, the forest grew even thicker. They looked up and saw them. 3 ancient, giant oak trees standing together like tall, silent guardians. "We're here," Lilly whispered, her voice full of awe. The Smurf village must be close. They looked all around the base of the giant oaks, searching for a sign, a clue, anything that looked like a tiny village. But they saw nothing but fallen leaves and tangled roots. Their shoulders slumped a little. Had they come all this way for nothing? Was the book just a story? Just as they were about to feel disappointed, Oliver noticed something peculiar. A patch of mushrooms near the largest oak tree's roots seemed ... different. They were perfectly formed, with bright red caps and white spots, and they were arranged in a perfect circle. Lilly remembered a line from the book, "Where the fairy rings glow, a new world you'll know." She gently touched the largest mushroom. As her fingers brushed against its soft cap, a warm, gentle light began to glow from the circle. The air shimmered, and right before their very eyes, the ground in the center of the mushroom ring seemed to part, revealing a hidden path leading down into a bright, cheerful village. Their jaws dropped. It was real. Dozens of tiny mushroom-shaped houses dotted the landscape. Little blue Smurfs were bustling about, some gardening, some baking, and some singing happy songs. It was the Smurf village. As they took a hesitant step forward, a Smurf with a booming voice and a chef's hat called out, "Well, Lukey, what we have here? Visitors?" Soon, all the Smurfs gathered around, looking at Lilly and Oliver with curious, friendly eyes. Then, a path cleared through the crowd. Walking toward them was a Smurf who looked exactly like the drawings in the book. He had a kind face, a long, flowing white beard, and he wore a bright red hat and trousers. It was him. It was Papa Smurf. He smiled warmly, his eyes twinkling with wisdom. "Welcome, children," he said, his voice calm and gentle. "We've been expecting you. The Whispering Woods told us of 2 kind hearts on an adventure." Lilly and Oliver were too amazed to speak at first. Finally, Lilly found her voice. You're Papa Smurf. We read all about you in a book." Papa Smurf chuckled. "Ah, the old book of friends. It only reveals itself to those who are worthy, King. And you, Lilly and Oliver, have shown great courage and kindness to find our home. Come, let me show you our village." What an afternoon they had. Papa Smurf gave them a grand tour. They saw Brainy Smurf's library, filled with more books than they could count. They watched Handy Smurf fix a wobbly wagon with his amazing tools. They even got to taste one of Greedy Smurf's famous Smurfberry pies, which was the most delicious thing they had ever eaten. Every Smurf they met was happy and welcoming. They learned that the secret to the Smurfs' happiness was that they all worked together and helped each other. If someone had a problem, everyone would pitch in to solve it. Their village was built on friendship and kindness. As the sun began to set, casting a golden glow over the mushroom houses, Papa Smurf led them to a quiet glade. "You have seen how we live, children," he said softly. "The most important magic in the world isn't found in spells or potions. It's found in friendship, in helping one another, and in believing in the good in the world." He reached into his pocket and pulled out 2 small, smooth blue stones. "These are wishing stones," he explained. placing one in each of their hands. Hold it tight and think of a happy thought, and it will always remind you that kindness is a true superpower. It was time to go. The Smurfs all waved goodbye, promising they would be friends forever. Papa Smurf walked them back to the glowing mushroom circle. "Remember," he said with a final warm smile, "adventure is everywhere, and kindness is the best map you will ever have." As Lily and Oliver stepped back through the shimmering light, they found themselves back at the base of the 3 giant oak trees. The mushroom ring looked ordinary again, as if the magic had vanished, but they knew it was real. They held their blue wishing stones tightly. They walked home through the quiet woods, hand in hand, their hearts full of joy. They didn't need to talk. They both understood the wonderful secret they now shared. Back in their room, as the moon shone brightly outside their window, Lily and Oliver placed their blue stones on their nightstand. They glowed with a soft, comforting light. As they drifted off to sleep, they dreamt of blue friends, mushroom houses, and the wise, kind words of Papa Smurf. And they knew, for the rest of their lives, they would always try to be as kind and as helpful as their magical Smurf friends. The end? Thank you for joining our story tonight. I hope you have the sweetest of dreams, filled with wonderful adventures of your own. Sleep tight, little ones. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more bedtime stories. Good night